Hello Virgo, welcome to your January 2025 tarot reading. I'm Kate, I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Virgo partner, tune in. These messages may resonate for you as well. The first card that I want to talk about is an affirmation that might be good to repeat to yourself throughout the month, and it is, I make a positive impact. I make a positive impact. And I think that you're going to get some inspired ideas and inspired insight, and you're going to want to take action on them. Now, that's where the hang up might be for you is, I have this idea come in, but I'm going to overthink it to death, right? So it's having the motivation to follow through on our instincts. Because Virgo, you do have strong intuition, but it's oftentimes not, you don't validate it as much as you could be. I hope that makes sense to you. Like, you don't trust it necessarily. You have the power to positively change someone's day, week, or life with a small gesture. Be mindful in your interactions with others and spread love and light. You are a beacon of happiness that illuminates the path of those around you near and far. So try to shift into that positive mindset, that uplifting mindset, and that I can be a positive light. I can be a light here for other people, and I can be a light for myself. I have the power to change my life. That's super important. I make a positive impact. Now, the next card, this is like an overarching energy for the month of January. There could be a really big new opportunity or a big leap of faith that you are considering taking. So we're going to dive a little bit more into this because I'm curious what this leap of faith might be for you. But it is the Fool, so leap of faith, new beginning. And Spirit's encouraging you not to overthink it, to feel into it. What does this feel like when you tap into the energy of this opportunity or situation, rather than what am I logically picking up on? Okay, so potential area of challenge, you have the Nine of Swords. It's wanting to come out in reverse. It's saying that there might have been a time where you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit depressed. It feels like you're starting to shift out of that. You might still be experiencing that a little bit in the month of January. Some anxieties, fears, and worries. Okay? Maybe it's around money. Maybe it's around relationships. Whatever it might be. Or maybe you hadn't felt inspired too. I'm getting kind of that feeling of blah, not really being inspired. And all of a sudden we have the Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords, I do associate this with you, Virgo, actually, because sometimes she can be a little bit blunt with what she's saying because she's thinking of something logically rather than tapping into more of the nurturing element. Sometimes she can block her heart away, put the wall up, and say it's a lot easier to process this if I think of it logically instead of tapping into the emotions of it or tapping into the intuition. So I do think that Spirit is encouraging you to use your voice. You have power, but do it in a way that feels honest and authentic to you. Don't forget to tap into the feelings. How does this make me feel? Don't forget to tap into the intuition. What gut instincts do I have about this? And then be sure to follow through on that. The Five of Wands in reverse. There could have been a conflict that you went through recently. I feel like that's dissolving or resolving. I feel like it's kind of a non-issue anymore, and I almost feel like this person is detaching themselves from your life, and I'm hearing a clean break. The rope that is here almost feels like that wand is going to be severing right through it, burning right through it, and I feel like that's going to be good for you to be able to release this person. Might not be a forever release, but it's definitely feels like it's needed for now. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This to me is saying that you don't want somebody's help because they look at you like you're some type of charity case, or you know what I mean? Like, that's the energy of it, is you don't want somebody to be your friend or be in your life because they feel sorry for you in some way, right? Or they feel like obligated to. You want somebody to be in your life because they love you, they appreciate you, they respect you, they want you to be a part of their life. So that's part of what I'm picking up on for some of you, is that there's somebody that is falling away because there was some type of sense of obligation. And you're like, you don't owe me anything, and I don't expect anything from you. So that's like releasing some type of obligation or expectation. And it could even be a self-imposed one. Maybe you've put some type of responsibility on yourself that you're like, you know what? It's not my burden anymore. It's not my responsibility anymore, and I'm letting it go. And then you also have the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like there is an element of nurturing and compassion that is feeling like it's been lacking recently. So I feel like you're stepping into a mothering type of energy, but it feels good. And whether this is towards yourself, for your inner child, or maybe for your own kids, if you have any. There could be, if you're old enough, maybe one of your kids are having kids, or maybe you're getting pregnant. This bunny down at the bottom is standing out, and bunnies to me represent fertility. So what is growing, what is blossoming, what is blooming? And because you do have the Fool card and there's a new opportunity, it does feel like there's something growing and evolving in your life. Financial situation could have been hard recently. Queen of Pentacles does have to do with money and finances, material possessions. You may be choosing to budget or eliminate something from your life that seems a bit frivolous. So budgeting and eliminating some extra expenses might be a good idea for you in the month of January. To kind of close up this reading, we have a couple of cards from the Oracle of the Fairies, and you have Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. And I love how this is coming out because it does feel like there's some type of severing of a connection, whatever way that means. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you lost your home. You know, those feel very deep, profound, intense. But I feel like there's some, that you being alone or being in solitude in some type of way is actually going to be really good for you. And that being around too many people at once would potentially be a bit overwhelming. You need to make sure you have that time for just you. And then you have Wish Wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. I love how this talks about the practical steps, because I do feel like there's ideas and opportunities coming in, but if you don't follow through with it, then nothing is going to change. So I hope that these messages resonated for you, Virgo. If they did, please hit that like button and follow me for more videos. And don't forget to book your personal reading on my website, Crystal.